of solving problem of money if you are an accountant. There are new ways of solving cases if you are a lawyer. So always you need to find a way that you are going to update your mind, you are going to update your knowledge, you are going to update your skills. That will make you a competent leader. And from that, people they will identify you as a leader. Once Darwin said that, Darwin said it is not the strongest species that survive, not the most intelligent, but the most responsible to change. Because you can be strong, but the environment are not conducive for you to exist. So as long as you won't change, means that the system actually will remove you from that system, and you want to be existing. So for you to become a competent and a person that will be trusted to be given position as a leader and professional, you actually need changes, and those changes are coming through updating your skills and your knowledge. Also, you should be respected by others. It's not written in that right way, but the issue is you should be respected by others in terms of professional skill that you have. People should not respect you according to how you appear. They should respect the ideas that you have, the way you are solving problems, the way you are interacting with things and coming out with things that are from the imagination to reality. That's the way people are going to respect you. So, being a professional leader, you should be having that skill. Another thing is, to become a successful professional leader, require emotional intelligence. This is a topic of interest to me, because in emotional intelligence is where a lot of problems are existing in professional. Character and dealing and knowing how to deal with them. You have ability to deal with the behavior of other people. You have a way to interact with other people. There is no way you become a professional leader if you are not competent on how you interact with the others. Because the way you interact with the others, that's the way you accept a lot of things from others, the way you become more competent. So if you miss emotional intelligence, and as has been defined, emotional intelligence is our ability to recognize and understand emotion of ourselves and others. That's very important in case of interaction. Because if there is no way you have emotional intelligence, there is no way you're going to interact in the right way. And if you want to be able to interact in the right way, you're not in position of becoming a leader. Because a leader is a person that interact with others, coming up, being in position of organizing others, then coming up with solutions. So if you want to be having emotional intelligence, actually, you're going to miss that opportunity of becoming a good leader. So I believe that emotional intelligence is very helpful. And research which have been conducted by a number of participants have been shown that people who are using emotional intelligence, 90% they are successful on their case of occupations and professional positions. So professional leaders also help with personal competence, which involve understanding of how you are real feeling and self-control. Because there are days you are feeling very bad. That if you are feeling very bad, not feeling that you can interact with the others, you know yourself when you provide a solution for that problem. There is way how you interact with the others, social competence. All of those are produced from emotional intelligence. It's good if you go and Google issue of emotional intelligence if you want to understand in more detail. Spend most of their time learning, not being pride to whatever they are doing, but rather thankful to team members. You know, you may be selected to become a professional leader, but always, whatever success which is coming maybe to your department, becoming to your professional, you become proud of it. You never turn back the thanks to the team member that you have been working with them. And that is the number one thing that destroys the character of leadership. A character is the way we work with them to come up with things that may solve the problem of existing system. So becoming good leader should be having that idea that you want to be pride, but you are able to communicate with others, do the right thing. Also, professional leadership are able to inspire loyalty and commitment. Loyalty is great thing in any professional, and commitment. To become a professional leader, you should become committed to whatever you are planning, to whatever that you're expecting to do. Commitment will help you to draw others near. I can remember Nehemiah when I was told to build it was Jericho. Yeah, when he was told to build the Jericho, when he was told to build that Jericho, he was committed. First of all, Nehemiah was committed himself himself. From that, other people around him will learn through him that you should be committed. And from that point, people provided him cooperation. Also, being able, you have to be having strong vision. I think each of the vision have been defined by a number of previous speakers. So, professional leaders are strong on vision, are able to communicate vision. You can be having vision. If Dr. Amos couldn't communicate the idea of having this conference, no way this conference would happen. So the way he communicated the vision to other people, the way things happen. So if you have no way to communicate the vision that you have, in that the character of leadership don't have. So to become a good leader, you should be able to define your vision and communicate to others that the team will decide to do something good for it. Also, smart leaders, to become good professional leader, smart questions, they involve smart questions, asking of smart questions, power-oriented, then their ability to outpick, to understand the speed that other people they are having. That's very important. To become also a professional leader, you should be having the character that can be adopted by others. Other people, they can learn through you. I brought that the behavior of professionals and junior professional. We are not dealing much on reading the history of department, reading the history of the country, reading the history of institution that you are given. That provides us room that we are failing with the same problems. If Faraja could have been failing because in fellowship in one way or another with one problem, then you become a leader without reading the history that Faraja passed through. Actually, you're going to face the same problem. So having history in a certain professional help you a lot that you are not going to fail on the same problems. Rather, you go for other things, you solve them easily. You go for the things that you are facing. Then a professional leader also is defined by broad understanding of customer and demands. We as professionals, we have customers, we have people who we are serving. So understanding what they need, that provides your identity as a leader. Because if you understand what people need, actually you're going to provide what they need. And from there, the professional and the institution will develop. So I believe that if a good professional leader should be having a broad understanding on what is communicating, what is happening around him, what is the need of the community, that will make you prepare, going further in the right way. Professional leaders also, they have character of solving challenges. They are not afraid of challenges because there is no way you're professionally prepared without having challenges. Challenges are there. Then what matters is how you become competent and victor to those challenges. So you should be in position of defeating them, but you have also to be focused, not to blame others in any challenge that are happening, rather than being involved in solving those challenges. In conclusion, I just have this story. A little bird was flying from Jombe, Kiringa. I think you know Jombe is very cold. Then to a step cold weather. Due to a cold, the bird froze and fell to the ground. While it was laying there, a cow came by and dropped some dirt on it. You know, when a cow brings out the dirt, wow, is it? They're kind of hot. There in a pile of dirt, the bird began to realize how warm it was. It was very cold and it dropped down. It felt that it was warm. And it began happy and soon it began to sing a joy song. Then, passing cat heard the bird singing and came to investigate. Thereafter, following the sound, the cat discovered that the bird dug the bird out and ate it. Being a leader and a professional, that thing we have to understand. Not everyone who shouts on you is your enemy. Because you can see when cow was dug into the bed, it felt very good, is it? But actually it was bad because it was covered. Also, not everyone who gets you out of shut is your friend. You can find cat removed it from that shut. But actually it was enemy because it ate. Also, when you are in deep shut, it's best to keep silence. Keep your mouth shut. Thank you and be blessed.